Welcome coders. We used integer variables in our previous lessons. Today we will go through other frequently used variable types in C++. We will go through all the variable types listed here one by one. We will learn how to declare those variables in C++ and what are they used for. Boolean variable is one of the most frequently used variable. It can store only two values, that is either true or false. We use bool keyword to declare Boolean variables in our programs. As name suggests, an integer variable can store integer values between a particular range. In program, we use int keyword to declare integer variables. We can declare multiple variables together. We can also declare and initialize variables together, or we can just declare them and then use them later. Floating point variables are used to store single precision floating point or decimal values. We use float keyword to declare floating point variables in program. Double floating point variables are used to store double precision floating point or decimal values. We use double keyword to declare double floating point variables in programs. You must be wondering the difference between float and double, as they both store decimal values. In calculations involving decimal numbers, double floating point variables will give more accurate results. You can check below example to understand more. You can also find this link in description below. A character variable is used to store any single character. We use char keyword to declare character variables. A string variable is used to store words or sentences. We use a string keyword to declare string variables. You need to include a string library at top to use string variables. You can just add include open operator, a string followed by a closing operator at top. We will cover more about libraries later. Let's take a moment and try to understand this code. Now let's look at another code. If you notice closely, both the code gives a same result. They print area and parameter of the circle, but it is much easier to understand the second code. Here are some of the best practices to write code. Declare meaningful variable names. Write clear and consistent code. Add comments to explain your code. Try writing this code yourself. Take first name, weight, and height of a person as input. Using below formula, print BMI of the person in below format. Welcome, first name, your BMI is. Happy coding and stay tuned.